Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Joe Emilio Show. I'm your host, Joe Emilio, and yes, I am wearing the attire. So how are you guys doing? Let me know in the chats. How's your week been? I see some people already joining me. Thank you so much. We have Tony is here, giving a nice thumbs up. We've also got Teresa Bowman. I like the profile picture you got there. Very artistic, very nice. And then we have, I want to say hi to Joe before I have to run. Hello, Tony. Are you running? Like, are you exercising, running, or are you just going somewhere? Where are you going? And then I can stay for 30 minutes. I have an appointment. Well, thank you for staying. Thank you for tuning in. So we'll see about that. And Katarina is here. Katarina. Oh, my long lost Katarina. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. It's good. Say hi. Hi. Alrighty. So, Teresa, I'm sorry if you've watched the show before and commented, but your name and slash profile picture is new to me. So thank you so much for tuning in tonight. This is a show where I just talk to you guys. Like I said, every Tuesday, I try and do like a solo stream, chat to you guys. We chat about what's happening in South Africa at the moment, or just in general. We chat about anything and everything, and I try and answer any questions you guys might have about me or about things in general. So fire away some of the questions, and I do have some announcements. So please stick around for that. I'll probably do the announcements first because I know people are going to want to know what the announcements are. So I will do that first. Okay. So yeah, if you're watching this after the fact, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share the video if you want to. And here's the announcement. Here's one of the announcements. Actually, this is the announcement. Starting today, I have a new tier membership thing. So if you're a member, there's two tiers, okay? There's the support act and the headliner, okay? The support act is, let me just check because I don't want to lie to you guys, okay? And the announcement, the announcement's coming up. Hold on. Yes, so there is two tiers. There's a support act, which is $60 a month. You can support me for $60 a month, or the headliner, which is 150 rand. Oh, I know some of you are going to be like, "What? 150 rand? Why so much?" Well, I am starting to actively make a difference here, and you will see if you become a member that there is a live members-only stream next week, and it's not available to anybody else who isn't a member. Even if you're not a member, you're not going to be able to see it at all, whether during and after the stream, because during the members-only live streams, I'm going to be doing some comedy workshop with you guys. We're going to bounce around some ideas for jokes because I am working on a new one-man show, and I thought it'd be really cool to get some of you guys involved in that creative process. And we might chat about some other stuff as well. But it's exclusive and only to the members who are, that is available to you whether you're a support act or a headliner, just by the way. But for the headliner, there's some extra perks. You get to be part of the Social Media Circus group on Telegram. Yes, you get to help me make those episodes, which I'm very excited about. And 25% off Rebel Store site-wide merchandise. So anything on the Rebel Store, 25% off, and you get to use it again and again and again and again. That's what you get if you're a 150 Rand tier headliner. All the details on the join button. If you don't see it, let me know. But there is a link in the description as well, so you can become a member to this channel. So yeah, that's the biggest difference. And there will be more perks coming. This is just a start. There will be a lot more perks coming. Working on those at the moment, but I thought, hey, enough of me, postponing this. I want to build the community. So there you go. So let me explain this one more time. Simple. Support act, You get access to the members only streams. You get to workshop with me, and the members only streams are starting next Tuesday, by the way. Link is in the description for that, so go set a reminder if you're a member. And I'll be altering. So this will be a public one this Tuesday. Next Tuesday's members only. The following Tuesday after that will be public. And then the following Tuesday after that will be members only. So I'm going to alternate the Tuesdays. So it will be a reoccurring thing. It will be worth your money. And then the other thing is if you are a headliner, you get extra perks. So everything in the Support Act plus access to the private Social Media Circus group where you get to interact with me and also help me make an episode of Social Media Circus, and 25% off merchandise on Rebel Store, site-wide, anything, hats, shirts, long sleeves, hoodies. There's going to be Say What merchandise coming soon within this week. We're going to announce it, and you'll get 25% off that, and you can use it as many times as you like. As many times as you like, you can get 25% off everything. Everything. All that for just 150 Rand. So, go check it out. Other than that, that's the announcement. So let me just see some of the comments that I may have missed out on here for a second. Whew, I was trying to be excited about it, but I don't know. Daedalus is also here saying hi all. Hello Daedalus, thank you for joining, buddy. And then we also have Angus, thank you for joining as well. Clay is also here. Hello Clay, nice to see you here. Mr. Menpatria podcast. I gave a bit of a rant on Menpatria, by the way. I think it was pretty good. And then Clay saying he actually made it. Well done. Okay, Teresa saying old subby, never comment, Joe. Oh, that's fine. But I'm glad to know that you're an old subby. So Clay saying, why ended up not voting? I lost my ID, then lost interest in voting altogether. Yeah, okay. I know I'm late. It's all right. Anyone know Ronaldo's war number? Nope, you'll have to ask him. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Teresa knows. Gavin saying, hi there. How are you doing? I'm good, Gavin. How are you? So Clay saying, I can write you jokes, brew, for free. I have offered before. Why don't you want them? I'm gonna choose not to comment on that. So yeah, Tony saying thank you. Cool. Yeah. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, on the members only live streams, you'll be able to workshop some comedy with me, and I want it to be intimate. And yeah, Joe made me sound like a lib of TikTok. Win now? No, that's not true. 20 minutes and then he's got to run. Are you exercising or are you just running for an appointment? I think he said he had an appointment. That's right. I'm sorry. I remember now. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, did you enjoy your long weekend? Sorry, I just wanted it to look, yeah. I think it will be fun to workshop with some of you guys. So basically, for those of you who don't know what that is, we're basically going to be like we are now. It's going to be private. Nobody's going to be able to see you. No one's going to be able to see the comments. No one's going to be able to know what we spoke about. And I might actually ask some of you to join on the live stream if you're okay with it. But again, no one will see it. You have to be a member to see it, and it's going to stay that way. Even when the live stream is over, it's locked as a members only, so you cannot see it unless you're a member. And it would be cool if some of you join me on the stream and we bounce some ideas around. We see how the audience reacts. I think it could be fun. I think there's something there. Might take a while to become a thing, if I can put it that way. But I think it's a great way for me to engage with my audience on a stand-up comedy level. And yeah, produce something that not only, like, obviously like, you know, I wrote, but you also had a part in it. You know, like you could bounce some ideas off of me, and we can bounce ideas off each other and watch it grow into an awesome show. So yeah, get a job, bro. What did he say here? I cannot be a member. I need a job, XA. Well, I don't know, man, what to tell you. There's opportunity. Good things waited on Cape Town outcome. Cape Town. I think it's safe to say that you know, I think it's very safe to say that Cape Town's DA, dude. I mean, unless I have missed something. Yes, I have been keeping an eye on this. 64% complete. Wait, what is it? What happened now? It said 60. Oh, wait, that was Cape Town. Western Cape is 64% complete. Cape Town looking quite DA to me. So there you go. I think, and look, just want to zoom in for you guys, okay? Who the flip voted ANC? Like, seriously, who did that? I want names and I want numbers right now. Cough them up. Just kidding. But yeah, we got DA 60%, ANC 13%. Boo. Good. 4.46%. Boo. So yeah, DA definitely, let me move my head here. DA definitely in the lead. ANC, look at this. Just this, see, DA 60%, 13% ANC, 4 for Cape Colored Congress. EFF is 3%. Someone like this doesn't make sense to me. This doesn't make sense to me. I want to recount this. Even this, like I don't get it. If this also doesn't make sense to me. Cape Exit is in there with a 0.59%. UIM also in there. Okay, cool. I don't know what ARA is. FF Plus apparently has grown, guys. Just by the way, I'm sorry you can't see. Sorry. There we go. Cape Exit, UIM. FF Plus apparently has grown from the last elections, by the way. So that's kind of cool. Let's see here. Let's go back to South Africa. And have a look-see here. Cool. I don't know if you guys want to talk about the elections now. But seeing as Gavin brought it up, I was just going there for a second. I'm also keeping an eye on things. But yeah. Brilliant. Was at work. Just got home. Awesome. Hey, Cameron in the house. Evening, everybody. Hello, Cameron. Nice of you to join. Yeah, so should we chat about the elections? I don't know. How do you guys feel? I don't know if you want to chat about the elections. I gave a bit of a rant on Dumo's live stream, and I think you guys should go watch it. I'm not in the hypeness is gone. I can't repeat what I said. Not because I said anything wrong. I can't remember how I said it with the passion that it was said in. If I could put it that way. Ari Erasmus asking, do you also stay in Beefell? Beefell. I stay close to Brackenfell, I'm guessing is what you're saying. Yeah, I stay close to there. I was there when the EFF attacked the Brackenfell High School. It was like a war. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, 15 minutes. Tony, you keep on counting down, man. You're stressing me out. What's happening? Oh, I know you got to run, but like, where you like? Are you not keen on going? Like, is it like a stressful thing for you to do this? Because you're counting it down, man. And I feel like you want me to say something, like before the 15 minutes is over. What's going on, man? Tell me. Do you have any live gigs plans for 2022? Yes, as I said earlier, I am planning a one-man show. I was hoping to do it by the end of this year, but that's not going to happen because I'm not someone who doesn't market their stuff. I don't believe in just, oh yeah, cool, next week, guys, there's a show. Doesn't work. I need like a long time. So there will be a one-man show, which is why I'm doing the members-only live streams as well. I was like, hey, doing a one-man show, want to do a new one-man show, I want to get the people involved. How can I get the people involved? How can I get the audience that watches me on YouTube, get them involved? Not just come see my show, but also be part of the creative process. So that's where that came in. So I am doing a show in 2022. I don't know when yet. I need to find a venue because some of the venues that I used to work with have unfortunately closed down. Why? Because of the lockdowns. So there you go. And yeah, I think I want to do it sometime probably March-ish, April-ish, somewhere there in that region. And I am doing another live show with the boys from Say What, Bevan, Mikhail, Ubba King, Peter Sawanga. We're all going to do a live show of the shows that we do at the moment, which is Say What and Late Night. So we're going to combine that in a 2-hour audience live show. So there's going to be a bit of Say What, so comedians roast the headlines, Late Night chat where we make fun of some TikTok videos, and then stand-up comedy all in one show. It's going to be amazing. So yeah. Cheers, Tony! That 15 minutes went quick. Thank you for coming by. Let's see. I'm sorry, but I'm miffed with the current political system, and I'm tired of voting for a bunch of thieves to tell me what to do. The people should govern, and we need to decentralize now. Yeah. Man, I got like there's so much I could say to that, but at the same time it's like I don't know how to put it. Like there's so much popping into my mind. But I know that you are hurt. And like a lot of South Africans who are in the same boat you are, that are just hurt. And it's difficult to speak to those hurt South Africans because I come across as either naive or too optimistic for those South Africans. So I know that saying anything to even give you a glimmer of hope is kind of pointless because you're just too hurt to see the light, or not even to see the light, just to try and give you any glimmer of hope, or just a, hey, try looking at it from this angle kind of discussion. I don't know what to tell you, man. And I get it. Like, don't get me wrong. I get it. I absolutely 100% get it, dude. It's just sad that a lot of South Africans feel that way. Joe, I don't know if you heard, but there was a very big explosion on Saturday night near my house at a ammunitions factory. Well, that's a problem. No, I didn't hear. Do you have a link you can send me? Take care, Tony. Everyone's saying, hey, yeah, that's an idea. You see, and I'm not afraid to say this, because the thing is, there are some wokies out there that don't like the fact that I perform stand-up. I know this because, no, I'm not going to say too much, not now. But what I will say is this. I know. I just know, okay? And I know that there's some wokies watch my program every now and again, so if they watch this, I know. I don't know who you are, but I know that you don't like me performing. So I got to be also careful with the venue that I choose, because I don't want these Muppets contacting the venue and spreading lies about me. And in the current climate that we are in, Unfortunately, some venue owners may believe them for whatever reason. But hopefully, I can perform without having that as an issue. But I'm next year. I'm gonna have that I know of between. I know that the live show with Say What, late night chat with the boys is gonna be in March next year, and those Wokies that want to try and cancel us from doing that show will not be able to, because we've already told the venue owner and blah 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 blah. And luckily, the venue owner agrees with what we say. So, yeah, good luck on that one. So I might actually do the live one-man show after the Say What show at the same venue. That venue owner is currently busy with a project, so I'm waiting to confirm everything. But I will be doing a show of my own, solo show next year. That's going to happen. So yeah, cannot wait for the show. Awesome. Be part of the live streams to workshop with me. One thing I realized with COVID and now the local government elections is that people won't help themselves. They will wait for someone to save them. I don't think it's that. I disagree with that statement. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out what happened with Cameron. Because Cameron, Danelle, and then Cameron says that is correct. Ari saying it was bad. Apparently there's an explosion that happened. Guys, is the mainstream media not talking about it? Then we have someone saying hurt. Did you say hurt? We're not hurt. We are happy the ANC is history. Not really. In some municipalities, the ANC has done terribly, but it's still the majority over the nation. We'll see in national elections. Okay, that was funny, Clay. That was funny. You have my email, buddy. Just send me an email. The left is always grifting. Block them. I do block them. I definitely block them on Twitter. I block them on here. Wherever I see them, I block them. They tend to get very involved with where I do comedy, and it's annoying. Okay, Miss Gill. Yeah, that's true. Nope. Nobody hurt or killed in the explosion. Yeah, let us know. Okay, so let me explain what I meant by South Africans are hurt. Okay, I think, and this is just my analysis of what I've been seeing so far. Right now, apparently, as reports are coming in, this is the lowest voter turnout in South African history. The lowest. It's like 20-something%, less than 30. Like it's close to 30% or something like that. And it's low. It's actually very, very, very low. 20 odd. Like, just take a moment to understand what that means. And of that small amount, okay, the ANC still has strongholds across the country. You don't believe me? Have a look at this map. Okay, there we can see clear as day. Green is ANC. Okay. Now, where history is being made is in the areas such as KwaZulu-Natal, Gauteng, a bit of, I think, Eastern Cape, all that stuff. All right. So, for example, KwaZulu-Natal, right? IFP, DA, really like they're like DA finally got a ward in KwaZulu Natal. I mean, that's big news. That's awesome. IFP has gained a lot. ANC is dwindling in KwaZulu Natal. Okay. Having said that, if we look at Gauteng, all right, Gauteng, we have ANC, DA, and EFF, FF Plus have gained quite a bit since the last election, guys. Like FF Plus is actually doing quite well. Cameron, I did get your email. I'll get to it in a moment. PA is also growing, IFP is also growing, and so is ACD. Like, there's a lot of parties that are doing quite well in Gauteng. Gauteng is going to be a very interesting one. But if you look at the rest of South Africa, and obviously Cape Town, Cape Town's always been blue. It's DA winning, not a problem. But they're not winning by a landslide, I would say, because they did lose a lot of their votes to other parties. They should be doing better, but they're not. So, yeah, FF Plus has grown. ACDP has grown. Cape Colored Congress has come out of nowhere as well, which is great. I got no problem. I love the competition. So anyway, competition is good, guys. Competition is good. So right now, sorry, I don't know what this thing is doing. This is what South Africa looks like, and this is what your results are in. I mean, we're basically 53% complete. I would say it is safe to say, maybe, I don't know. It could change a little bit. It still could change. But more or less, this is what you're looking at. There's still a few things that could change. So having said that, I think what I mean to say is this, okay? So this is what I'm trying to tell people when I say South Africans are hurt. It is clear that this is the lowest voter turnout in history of South Africa. That's a huge problem, okay? I think, like they said, like of the people that could vote or the registered voters, only 20% of them came through. That's insane. Absolutely insane. So imagine an extra 30 to 40% came through. So we had a total of maybe 60 or 70%. It could have changed everything. And this is what I mean by South Africans are hurt. So I think that the percentage, the low percentage turnout, let's say 25% for argument's sake, of those 25% are ANC loyalists, okay? These are people that are never going to change their vote no matter you could put them in working in Eskom and show, or I don't know, you could put them in a load shedding area that always has load shedding and no water, and they'll still vote the ANC, okay? These are ANC loyalists. They'll never change their vote, okay? The others, of course, the other party loyalists. So your DA loyalists, your IFP loyalists, and so on and so forth, okay? And the 25% are the little amount of people left that still have, I don't know, optimism or hope for democracy. But there is a large amount of South Africans that clearly believe that democracy is dead in South Africa. And it is in some ways. And it's not the ANC that's killing it, it's the people that are killing it. Because people always say a number of things why they won't vote. One, they'll say, what's the point? I'll tell you what the point is. To bring that overall number of 25% higher than ever before. Imagine an extra 40-50% went to go vote this time around. Imagine. And you didn't vote for the ANC or the EFF, for argument's sake. Huh? Could have been a whole different ballgame right now. So every time you convince one person to go vote, you convince another one person, and another, and another, and another, and another, and another. Eventually you have 100, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 people that weren't going to go vote, but now go vote. It could change the landscape forever. Because one thing's for sure, the people that don't want to go vote, the people that say, what's the point? They're not the ones that are going to vote for the ANC. No, they're not. They don't want to vote for the ANC, but they also don't go to vote. And this is their second reason, because they don't know who to vote for. Because they say that no political party aligns with what they believe in. And to that I say, grow the fuck up. You're never going to have a party that's going to align completely with what you believe in, or your ethics, or your policies, or whatever the case, however you want to frame it, okay? It's never going to exist. The only way that's going to exist is if you pull up your socks and you create a political party. Then you can have a political party that aligns with what you believe in, because it's your party. So what you do is, you maybe take the best, I don't know, let's say there's 10 policies for a party. You take the best, I don't know, 8 out of 10. You know, the majority. Okay, there's 2 policies I don't agree with, but I agree with the rest. So I'll vote for them. I don't know, find a party that aligns with you the most and vote for them. And again, I don't care who it is as long as it's not the ANC or EFF. Fucking vote good, or PA or FF plus or DA. Action SA. I don't care. Cape Party. I don't care. But had you gone to give that one vote, and again, convince someone else that wasn't going to go, and that person convinced someone else, and that person convinced someone else, could have seen a whole different South Africa right now. So yes, democracy is dying, but it's not the ANC that's killing it. It's the South Africans. Because you say things like, oh, what's the point? What's the point? There's a big point. It's a very big point. And before anybody criticizes me if, did you go vote? Yeah, I did. I put my money where my mouth is. For the past almost year, I have been Footsec ANC on this channel. And I put my money where my mouth is. I voted. I made my mark. And it is very disappointing that so many South Africans didn't. Because it feels like you forgot about what's been happening for the past year and a half. The increase in load shedding. The businesses that have been destroyed and lives lost due to the lockdowns, which were implemented by the ANC. And some of you will argue, yeah, the DA gave them the idea. Well, then I'm not saying vote DA. I'm saying vote for anyone that was aligning with your... You could have given ACDP a chance. You could have given Cape Party a chance. You could have given any other party a chance. IFP, I don't know. Action SA. There were so many parties out there. And by the way, Cape Party has been very vocal about ending lockdowns. So if you people out there who are telling me, yeah, but there's no party that really aligns with what I have to say, and you're someone who says end the lockdowns, then you should have voted Cape Party. I mean, that's a big, that should have really worked in your favor then. But no. Maybe there's some kind of Stockholm syndrome where you like being under the ANC rule. The one thing that is good about what is happening now is that smaller parties are increasing in their numbers. FF Plus has done better than the last elections. Cape Party's done better. Action SA, I called it was going to be a wild card, and they have been a wild card. And I think they'll continue to do so, which in turn could create coalitions. And coalitions are not a bad thing. They're not. Depending on the coalition, of course. I believe that there's a good possibility that the DA and Action SA could be a coalition in Gauteng if they can kiss and make up. I know that in KwaZulu-Natal there's options for coalition as well, but there's also option for the ANC to be in a coalition with the EFF. Oh, crap. That's a problem. So like I said, coalition is not a bad thing depending on who's in the coalition. And I again, this goes back to what I was trying to say earlier. South Africans are hurt. I get it. You don't know who to vote for. You feel like the system doesn't work. You think, what's the point? While I understand where your frustration comes from, at the same time, I'm like, I get that you've been beaten up. I get that you're on your knees. I get that you've been starved. I get that you've been through hell and back. But you have to get up. You have to get up. And while you still can, use the voting system. Use it. Because let me tell you something. If 80% of the people voted in South Africa, okay, or 80% of registered voters voted, okay, and somehow the ANC won, then we can call for a recount. Because I'm pretty sure you cannot tell me, okay, that over 80% of registered voters didn't vote. Those 80, so of the 80% of registered voters that didn't vote, you cannot tell me that they would have voted ANC. There's no way. There's a reason why they didn't vote. It's because they don't like what they have to offer. But I'm willing to bet that some of them are willing to be a little bit lenient with some of the parties. So that 80% that didn't go vote are not going to vote ANC. So if that 80% actually came to the party, we would see a different party in power. People need to go vote. Just go vote. I'm not telling you who to vote for. I'm telling you to do the research. Find someone who's, I don't know, 80% in line with your feelings. Even if it's over 50% in line with your policies and the way you feel and all that stuff, then vote for them. I don't care if it's a small party. I don't care if it's a huge party. Just vote. Because again, you go, someone else goes, and we keep that number growing, we could see a completely different South Africa. And I guarantee you, it won't be an ANC-ruled South Africa. I guarantee it. Because the stats show that that would be impossible, pretty much. Anyway, I've been neglecting the comments. So I just want to go to the comments quickly before... let me just see here. Where did I leave off? Okay. Yeah, I got the link from you, Cameron. I'll bring it up just now. How's the election going? I think I answered that. Yeah, everybody's talking about the explosion now. Let's see. Wokists don't have a sense of humor, nor do they have the intelligence for satire. Thank you. No, I agree with that 100%. Look, the one-man show that I'm working on, I'm going to try and be a bit risque. So yeah, I'm basically like, I'm doing a one-man show, or I don't care what people say. Single politician, yeah, that's basically what I said. That's what I mean by you guys are hurt. Gentle saying totally agree. I don't know what you're saying totally agree to. Hello, Gentle. It's good to see you back. Haven't seen you on this channel in a while. Where have you been? Probably, yeah. Look, I think by the national elections, we're going to see a very big, like, people better go vote in the national elections, is all I'm saying. Awesome merch as usual, Joe Media, thank you. Let's see, hi all, been here, but just silent. Ugh, why? What did I do? Lost my ID. To have raw sewage run into the people's homes and floating around. If not, needed to vote for change. I don't know. Exactly. Thank you. I think one can counter this argument that South Africans are saying they don't believe in the present system. I did vote though. Okay, you don't believe in the present system, but not going to vote does not fix the problem. It doesn't. Because look what's happening. Lower voter turnout, but your ANC loyalists are still going to vote. Ergo, ANC will remain in power. So you're better off going to vote, as you've just said. You went to go vote anyway. You don't believe in the system, but you went to go vote. Like, I don't believe in the system either. Don't get me wrong. I'm also upset with the system. But voting is what we have. It's one of the avenues that we have to fight the tyrannical government that we're under. Use it while you can, because there will be a day where you won't be able to. And that is far scarier. So, yeah. Vast majority of South Africans voted no confidence. That doesn't exist. Like that's something that is so. ANC does not care if you go vote or not. Well, they do because they want you to vote for them. But if you don't go vote, trust me, the ANC doesn't care because they know they have their loyalists, and we're seeing it. For the past 2 elections, it has been low voter turnout. It's actually been decreasing over the recent elections. You're not making a difference, guys. When you don't go vote, you're not making a difference. You're not. Like, I don't know what's it going to take for you guys to see that, but yeah, it's not helping. So I voted BLF. Okay. Matthew, man, you're one funny guy. How does a vote of no confidence change? So thank you. It doesn't. It doesn't. A vote of no confidence is something someone made up. Oh yeah, let's boycott the elections, guys. That'll get their attention. No, it won't. The ANC is laughing at you. The ANC is laughing at you. You want to know why? Because they know that they have their loyal people who are going to always vote no matter, come hell or high water. They're going to keep on voting. And I think we're seeing those loyalists. They're about 20 odd percent. I would say they're about maybe 18% now or something like that. 20%, somewhere there. The other 6% is probably everybody else. You're letting the ANC win. You're letting the ANC win by not going to vote. That's honestly how I feel. Tony couldn't stay away. Awesome. 50% of votes went to. So of the registered that went to go vote in this election, which was not much, was 26 or something odd, 27, I don't know. 50% of that went to non-ANC parties. Now imagine there was a higher voter turnout. Imagine for all of you that say, what's the point in voting? Imagine you actually went to go vote and you voted for someone else. I don't care. Someone else other than EFF and ANC. Now imagine 1,000 of you went, or 2,000, or even better, 50,000. Man, we could have been seeing such a different election right now. My mama say I look funny. Yeah, I would agree with her. This is a very good point as well. Standing almost everywhere, and their objective is to change the system. No excuse if you did not know. It means you only listen to mainstream media. Yeah? You have to do your own research. No one's going to do it for you. You can't listen to mainstream media. Look. If you listen to mainstream media, then you think the ANC is doing the best it can and is dealing with corruption. And shame, they've only had 27 years to change what apartheid left behind. So shame. So if you listen to mainstream media, that's what you think. And you might have a bit of issue with Cyril, but shame, he's trying. If you listen to mainstream media, then you think that the DA are completely racist and there's no hope for South Africa if they take over and it's going to be apartheid all over again. Not true. And yeah, you will also think that the EFF is a bit out there, they're okay, but like they're a bit extreme. They're entertaining. They're definitely entertaining. We don't recommend that you vote for them though, because, who knows what's going to happen. But the land issue is still a big issue in South Africa if you want to listen to the mainstream media. Also, if you listen to the mainstream media, then you think that FF Plus are basically the NP all over again in disguise, and apartheid will definitely come back if you vote for them. Again, lies. And yeah, that's pretty much your options if you listen to the mainstream media, which is all bogus, just by the way. So I see a point. Joe voted, you're right. Didn't want to vote, but then it's just ANC cadres that do vote. Yeah, well, that's what's going to happen. So we all need to go vote because boycotting the elections only works for the middle class. And a very small amount of the middle class is going to boycott the elections. It's you're fighting something that is never going to be achieved. Um, thanks. I'm trying to understand the rationale behind their decision. If this is the system we have and we are going to just give up and abstain, then we are truly. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Can't do it, guys. Look, this is the first time I voted. Okay? This is like the first time I ever voted in South Africa, whether it be local government election or national election. Before yesterday I had never voted in South Africa. And I was also like one of the people that said, what's the point? I was there. But I didn't forget what lockdown did to me. I lost a business over lockdown. I didn't forget what lockdown did to my friends, my family, to even my household. I didn't forget what load shedding has done to my family's business, to my friends' businesses. I didn't forget about the DNA backlog that currently exists and is almost at 400,000 cases backlogged. Some people may never see justice. I didn't forget that Bekele wants to take away the right for people to protect themselves by owning a gun with the reason to protect themselves. I didn't forget about I didn't forget about the people that I saw with Big Daddy Liberty who live on a very small piece of land or plot. I mean, you can barely fit a family of 5, but there's a family of 40. Like 40 people living on this plot, waiting for their houses to come. And they've been on the waiting list for 39 years. 39 years, do the math. It's got nothing to do with the DA. That's the ANC. Even worse, it's probably the NP. It's the NP, then ANC. It's a balls up. Because, yeah, that obviously the ANC promised them, hey, you're going to get a house. 39 years on the waiting list. Now, I have a whole nother opinion about, people who wait for the government to give them shit. But that's not the point. The ANC has been lying to all of us for 27 years. I'll give them benefit of the doubt and say 23 years. Because there was a time when ANC was in power that things were going very well. It was short-lived, though. For the majority of the ANC rule, they have destroyed lives far more than they promised to uplift. Poverty is at its all-time worst in South Africa. Unemployment at its all-time worst in South Africa. Those are the biggest problems in South Africa, not racism. Racism in some areas, yes, needs to be stopped. I've experienced some people who are racist. I know that racism isn't, I'm not saying that racism doesn't exist in this country or any other country for that matter. But it's definitely not the major problem in South Africa. Load shedding, unemployment, education, those are the biggest problems in South Africa. And the ANC has done nothing in 23 years, benefit of the doubt, to fix it. And it feels like South Africans forgot about all that. I didn't. And that's why I went to go vote. I chose the party that aligns best with what I would like to see in future South Africa. And trust me, I'll admit it on this stream, I'm not exactly 100% happy with who I chose, but it was the best out of the 500 odd. Well, there wasn't that many on the ballot, but out of the 50 or whatever that were on the ballot, they were the best to choose out of those 50. And I went with them. And I felt good because I feel like I had a say. And look, you can do whatever you want in it. Like, again, you can hold these parties accountable if you vote for them, right? And you can hold them accountable if you don't vote for them. That's true as well. But at least I can sit here in front of you and say, like, and bitch about the ANC and bitch about whatever party and say that I was an active member of society that voted. So I have a little bit more leverage to say things than those who didn't vote. And I know it's going to piss off a few people, but that's the truth. And I hope that more people will go vote come national elections. Let me just see what's happening here. On the comments. And Kandla went to IFP. I'm not surprised, to be honest. Matthew, that's me. Then you describe IFF plus and not. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with that one. I disagree. Okay, so you guys are obviously discussing. I also want to say something about. Let me just see. Okay, find your cousin. Okay, you guys are talking. Patrick saying racism isn't the biggest problem, but it must be remembered the guilty parties are all racist. Yeah. I'm 48 and I voted for the very first time. There you go. Thank you. Woohoo! Well done, Angus. Some people saying DA and nothing else. Joe, at least we voted. But that's what I'm saying. I'm talking to the ones who are on the fence or say like, yeah, but what's the point in voting? I'm talking to those people. Yes, thank you for reminding me. I actually need to show that very shortly. You cannot win a rugby match if you do not play in the match. If you sit in the sidelines, then, well, yeah, that's basically, yeah, that's a very good analogy of what I'm trying to say. Thank you. All right, so very quickly, let me show you the story, breaking story, I guess. I don't know, it was the explosion today. Let's see what happened very quickly. There is something I wanted to say very, very quickly. There's something I wanted to say. I think we should go back to hiding who we voted for. There was a time when you just didn't tell people who you voted for. I think we need to go back to that. I don't know when people started to be brazen and started to tell, I voted like, EFF or whatever. Like, it's nobody's business who you vote for. I think that should remain sacred. Like, I've been on the fence if I should tell you guys who I should vote or who I voted for. And I'm starting to think, you know what? I'm gonna start. I'm gonna be secretive about it. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not, because I think society doesn't need that information. I don't know when we became brave to tell people who we voted for, but I think you just shouldn't say who you voted for. That's my opinion. That's how I feel about it. All right, so explosion time. I don't know why I said that. No fatalities reported after explosion at Helderberg Denel facility. Oh my word, this happened. When did this happen? On the 31st, a day ago. Region was rocked overnight by an explosion. Okay, so this was what time? What time did this happen? It's not clear what caused the blast. It appears there were no fatalities, which is good. There's the people that rush to the scene. We go to the gate. 2018 explosion denial functions. Killed 8 people. Second part of official inquiry. Blast begun mid-October. Okay, so there's not a lot of information, but it looks like it did happen. So, wow. I'm pretty far from that area, so I didn't hear it, and I probably was asleep at the time that this happened. Yeah, but that's scary, man. At least there were no fatalities. That's a very good thing. So, guys, yeah, there was an explosion at Denel. That's some crazy shit. Okay, let me just have a look at some of these comments here. So why vote for a party who aren't big enough to make a change and not just speak about it? Coalition. That's all I'm going to say. Coalition. Because we're actually seeing that. We could see that in this coming municipality elections. We did. Joe Angus voted while others had long weekends and battled and jogged. We were there. Always someone picking up for others dog shit. See, but that's the thing. I don't think that's a good analogy, because technically we didn't pick up dog shit. We didn't. Picking up the dog shit would have been convincing that person to pick up the dog shit, if that makes sense. Because you can't vote for me. You can't do that. I can't pick up someone else's vote. It's impossible. I can I understand what people say, like, oh, but if I didn't go vote and you went to go vote, that's my vote. Not really. I voted for me. You don't vote for me, I don't vote for you. Had you voted and I voted, then yeah, we picked up the dog shit together, because we're cleaning the streets and we're getting the ANC out of here. But if you don't go vote, you're just leaving the dog shit on the curb. I hope that makes sense. I don't know. I'm trying to explain it, but I don't know if I explained it well. Thank you, Nightshade. Exactly. Let's see. Goedenand. Hello, Embassy. JC McFarlane. Sorry. Vote ANC. Yeah, right. Don't you mean your party might be upset with you that you said that, by the way. Tomorrow morning, they're going to be like, JC, you're a traitor, man. How dare you tell people that? Thank you, Cameron. You can do that. It'd be greatly appreciated. Oh, yeah, absolutely, dude. We encourage that. Like, by all means, like, if you think there's something funny and you think we're going to enjoy it, please email it. Like, we encourage that, like, all the time. So, yeah, definitely do that. So, yeah. Cool. All right. So, yeah, I need to take this off. My hair is all messed up now. This button thing was hurting my head. I see it's like an hour. But I just want to quickly say, for those of you that are watching, I'm having a members only live stream, and next week Tuesday I'm going to start alternating. So one Tuesday will be a public live stream. The following Tuesday will be a members only live stream, and the following after that will be public. The following after that will be members only. So there is a members only live stream next week. Link is in the description. And just become a member and you can check it out. And we're going to do some comedy workshops together. So you're going to help me build a new one-man show. I'm so excited about it. Bounce some ideas of it off between us. And yeah, maybe I'll ask you to come onto the stream as well. Don't worry. No one can see it unless they're a member. Okay, that's very important. Like, even if the live stream is over, nobody's going to be able to see it unless they're a member. So feel free to become a member. You can either become a support or headliner, and you can join the live stream next week from as little as 60 Rand a month. So come be a part of the creative process with a comedian writing a new one-man show. I look forward to Tuesday next week with you guys. hopefully writing some material. It'll probably be around 7 o'clock, just by the way. 7 or 8, somewhere there. So yeah. I know, right? Oh my word, that was shocking. See, and that's the thing. Like, people still vote ANC. Like, people didn't go vote just for that. Like, stop the GBV. Stop. You people forget so easily. Like, yeah, don't vote ANC. Oh, was it don't vote ANC? I thought you said no. You said vote ANC. Now you're saying don't vote ANC. You're trying to save your own butt. That's what's happening. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I don't know why you come into the stream and you say that. Is it dark in here? What's happening? Or are you just saying, hello, my old friend? And then that reminded you of, hello, darkness, my old friend. So, yeah. Vote Sec ANC. I like that one. All right, Kevin. I'll do that. I sent more info. Okay. How much more info do you have, man? Okay, so this pretty much says the same thing. Another explosion rocks Denel ammunition plant. No injuries reported. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see if they have a time. Blah, 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 blah. Thorough investigation would be conducted. Fortunately, a small explosion was a small explosion, apparently. Early hours of Monday. Okay, so I was probably sleeping. If it was the early hours of Monday, then I was probably sleeping. Check out this tweet from Chad. I was on Musenberg Beach and I saw a massive explosion. I'm high, but not that high. It was mad bright. And it looked like the fucking sun. And it's like, the first time I read that, I was like, dude, I was waking on Musenberg Beach, and I saw a massive explosion, man. I'm high, but not that high. It was mad bright, man. It was mad bright, man. It looked like the fucking sun, dude. Yeah. Rock on. It's just kind of the voice I have in my head when I read that. Cool. Again, no injuries, which is good. Cool. Wow. Absolutely crazy, my friends. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Sorry. Let's see here. What else did I miss? Thank you, Cameron, for the information. It was what? I was at a Big Blue shop today buying my first Boer Cola. They might sell your merch. They had similar but less awesome shirts. Thanks, man. And thank you for buying Boer Cola. I'm actually drinking Boer Cola right now. I got the 2-liter. So good. And their sugar-free is also good, by the way. Like, just saying. Great. Who's the comedian? Joe Emilio. I think I missed something. Yep, that's true. See, it's my point, people. You forget so quickly about this. Why didn't more people go vote? I don't get it. It frustrates me so much. It is what it is. And so the load shedding continues, ladies and gentlemen. And the petrol price goes up. It's like 20 Rand now or something. Gonna be 20 Rand on tomorrow. Motherfuckers. Yeah, apparently they did. Watch the video in the link. Okay, I'll go back. I'll watch it just for you, Cameron, because you put so much effort into finding this stuff. Watch the video in the link. I don't know. Let's just. Can I? Okay, if I do this, what does the sound come through though? Don't know why the sound isn't coming through. Let me try this. Okay. Google, yeah. Okay. I hope the sound will come through. Sound's not coming through. Yeah, not much was said. The lady just went, choo, choo. I can't even go as high as she went. She was like very like shoo, but like high. That's it. That's really it. So yeah. Man. Explosions galore, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm gonna end soon, just so everybody knows. Bongs, dude, haven't seen you in a while, man. Hope you're good. Yeah, how's things going? As a fellow comedian, ladies and gentlemen, in the chats. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Sorry, I've been catching up BL and Daily Friends streams. Wow, what a day. Been an interesting day, to say the least. Before I leave, let's have one more glimmer at the results. Not that, I mean, it's not completely. Let me just refresh and see where they are at now. They're at 54% complete. I think counting may have ended now. I don't know if they're going to continue to count on tomorrow. But as it stands right now, ladies and gentlemen, we have ANC with a 46.5 and DA at 22.5 and everybody else. So one thing I want to say is CRA, Center for Risk Analysis, did a poll and they predicted that DA would be about 26% or something, or somewhere there, and that the ANC would be about 49-50%. Their polling seems to be right on the money. And they predicted that, or the polling also showed that IFP would grow, that some of the other smaller parties would grow, and that's exactly what's been happening. So yeah, interesting times, my friends. Interesting times. We have here the Western Cape, where the DA is still 53% majority. So there you go. DA will remain, I think, in power over the Western Cape. Nothing to worry about there. There are other smaller parties gaining traction, like FF Plus have gained traction in the Western Cape. KwaZulu-Natal being the most interesting of the provinces, I think, because ANC definitely losing a bit of percentage, DA gaining, as well as IFP and some other smaller parties. Even Action SA now is on the list. And another interesting one is Gauteng, with again, ANC. Wow, ANC has lost a lot in Gauteng. DA gaining a bit, and FF Plus. Look at FF Plus, man. They gained. ACDP, IFP. Very, very interesting times, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very interesting times. So I say coalitions could happen very easily after this election. Just want to see here. Yeah, I'm surprised that Cape Party is not on here. Oh, why? Maybe I have to choose a district. Let's see Cape Town. See what happens. Oh, okay. There's right at the bottom Cape Exit with a 0.59%. UIM 0.66%. FF Plus. Yeah, look at that, Cape Town. I don't understand who votes ANC. Like, I really don't. I don't get it. Like, I get it, but I don't get it. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what things are looking like as we end today. It's looking very interesting, guys. One thing that we can tell from this story is that the ANC has definitely lost support, even though a very low, and this is why I said why people should have gone and voted. We had a very low voter turnout, okay? Very low. Lowest it's been in years, okay? Ever, for that matter, okay? ANC, and what's happened in just with these little votes, okay? What has happened is ANC has lost support, smaller parties have gained support, and the DA has also lost a bit of support, but also gained other wards, like in KwaZulu-Natal, for example. It's very interesting. Just in this small amount of people, this 20-odd% amount of people that went to go vote. So imagine 50% went, or 60%, or 70% went. Man, we could have seen a whole different South Africa, maybe. And again, I know what some of you will say to that. They'd be like, yeah, but that other percentage could have voted for ANC. No, the whole reason why they didn't go vote is because they don't want to vote for the ANC, and at the same time, they don't want to vote for other parties. But I'm saying, hey, swallow your pride, okay? Find a party that aligns the most to you, okay? If they've got 10 policies, make it an 8 out of 10. If I can find a party where that I can relate to, I can relate to 8 of the 10 policies that they have. Vote for them. Vote for them. I'll guarantee you I will see a different South Africa. But anyway, there's nothing we can do about it now. What is done is done. It's just very interesting to see when you look at the data. And I hope that maybe some people will be encouraged to vote in the national elections. I'm definitely going to encourage people to vote in the national elections. I will be voting in the national elections come 2024. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to look at the comments one more time, and then I'm going to end the stream. So let's see. Yo, Joe. That's where I was. Thank you, Joe. Don't know what I said, but you're welcome. Joe, did you vote DA like I called weeks ago? I am not telling anyone who I voted for. And then they want to end. Oh, sorry, you need to put it up there. They want to end when they are at 90%. Okay, I see announced. Okay, cool. So they're going to continue counting then. Is that what you're saying? Good night, Joe. Another peeps. See you next stream. Be safe and be kind to one another. Thank you, Cameron. Ish, green smile all over the map. Yeah, but again, 26% or something like that voter turnout. You have to remember the voter turnout. It's very important. Conservatives, great comeback. Agreed. FF Plus. Cape Party made gains relative to previous elections, but no seats yet. Less than 50% counted, though. Yeah, could still be an interesting one. So IFP cleaned up too. Yes. FF Plus did great in rural communities too. Interesting. Yep, that's true. Deborah saying hello, Joe. I survived a 44-degree day in Kruger National Park today. Sadly, did not get to vote yesterday, but my hometown is DA. Okay. Well, I guess you had a valid excuse for that. Let's see. I just had like a whole rant about people who don't vote, but don't worry, Deborah, you're not included in the people I'm talking to. Look, I'm sure people also had a good excuse. Never mind. Okay. Okay, I can see Parno really wants me to read this. Main difference between animals and humans. Animals will never allow the dumbest to lead the pack. Maybe. Well, actually, no, you have a point there. IFP should take Nkanda, lol. I don't know why people are surprised about this. I mean, Zuma is Zulu, so... I voted for the. See, they need to. That's a good one. Exactly. Look, I think there's a lot that we can learn from these elections, and I will be, talking about it with some people over the next few weeks about the results, getting some insight. But I think that Franz Cornier, was right. I've seen him do a bit of predictions about the elections, and CRA was also pretty much on the ball. So I highly recommend you guys go follow them. CRA especially, they were pretty much on the money, and it's going to be interesting to see what they think about what the future holds for South Africa. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say once again, Thursday is going to be another Say What episode. That's Comedians Roast the Headlines. And also, next week, Tuesday, will be a members only stream. Now, remember, you just have to be a member. You can be a support member or a headliner member. You'll have access to the stream no matter which tier you choose. And I'm going to be starting to do the member only streams more regularly than before, because like I said, I'm writing a new one-man show and I want you guys to be a part of it. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. Let's have some fun with it next week. Members only stream. The link is in the description. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for more than an hour. Sorry that I went a bit over, but yeah, I gotta go. And thank you all so much for tuning in. Ari, Kevin, Larsalis, Deborah, Cameron, Voot, JC, Teresa, let's see who else. Tony, especially Anna Marie Nell. Thank you for coming back again. Santhi, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Patrick, it's also the name of my cat. So for a second I thought, what was my cat doing on this stream? Nightshade, thank you so much. And if I missed your name, Matthew, Angus, Ferdosh, I just like saying it eloquently. Diadalis, Jean-Andre Bossman, all of you, thank you so much. Anti-Marxist ZA, thank you so much. If I missed out on you, I'm sorry, but thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you, Vut. At the cost of a Big Mac meal, become a member. Exactly. Thank you for putting it into perspective. So yeah. Franz Grenier is brilliant. He is. He really is. Huge fan. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to Social Media Circus, new channel. It's just link in the description or on my channel. You'll find it. New episode. There was a Halloween special. I think it was really cool. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, be kind to one another, and I'll see you at the next one. Cheers.